Hello everyone! So I have been doing yoga now for the past few years. So a few months back, before all this 2020 stuff started to go down, someone gave me a gift for a few yoga classes. Now, up until that point, I've been doing yoga for a few years, but mostly just on the internet, like watching YouTube videos. So really, I didn't know if I was actually doing it correctly. Now, how am I with yoga? I would say that I am definitely not super basic where I struggle to do a lot of the poses, but I'm definitely nowhere near like in the advanced realm. No. I am more just a casual yoga person who likes to do it. Anyways, someone gives me these classes as a gift and I thought, okay, I'll go. And I go for a few weeks to this one that's very basic and I enjoyed it. It was fun and I didn't find it too challenging. Like, you know, there'd be those times where you're like, ooh, that's a kind of hard pose, but nothing overly strenuous where I was just like, what did I get myself into? Anyway, so I had my last class and because these were trial classes, they kind of expired after a while, so I had to make sure I got this one in before it expired. So because my work schedule was so crazy at the time, I went and signed up for this class that said it was a beginner, so I thought, okay, great, because I'm a beginner, and I went to it. So I walk into the yoga class, first of all, and everyone is meditating. And that's not wrong. Like, you see that a lot in yoga classes where people are in like some pose of meditation. But like I said, the class I've been taking were people who are very new to yoga. So it's a lot of just like sitting around waiting for the instructor to come. So these people are all meditating. I'm like, okay. And so I set down my mat and I'm just like, I'm ready to yoga. And all these people are just these serious yogi people. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm looking around and I'm just looking at everyone and I'm like, everyone's there with their fancy yoga mats and there's nothing wrong with that. But then I'm sitting there with a mat I bought online for pretty cheap. Again, nothing wrong with that. Whether you want to spend a lot of money or hardly none, that's up to you. But I was just like,
okay, maybe this is not a beginner's class, I don't know.
So the instructor walks in and she's like, we're gonna start with some simple leg work today. I'm like,
okay, I can do that.
I don't know what these people's definition of simple was. I don't care what they say. They were not basic. I thought I was going to die during it. I thought I was going to meet Jesus during it. And we get done with those ones. And now she's like, let's just stand up top of your mat. Easy, right? You just stand. Literally, you stand and you go like this. And this is like the easiest pose you probably could ever do in yoga. I couldn't even stand in that simple pose where you hold your hands like this and stand. I was shaking. I was literally like this.
Oh my god.
The instructor's motto is go where your body leads you. My body was leading me towards the door. Some people were just like making the advanced poses even more advanced. Like, how does anybody want to do that willingly? Like, how does anyone's body lead them to do that?
That looks painful.
There's actually parts where I literally just sat there. I sat there and watched everyone else do yoga because I was like,
my body don't move like that.
I can already tell you that right now. No one had bones in this class. But like I said, these people were clearly advanced. This was a beginner's class, but I think after a while they might have built it up to be advanced. I mean, if you can do that, great. But for people like me who are just very casual about this, I was like, if you can do those poses, go for it. Like, you rock if you can do those poses. I can't. And then we get to a part where she's like, oh, we're gonna try more of the advanced stuff.
Wait, that was simple? What? I thought...
We got to this one pose. I kid you not. I think it was called a sideways split, where you had one foot on the ground and one foot directly in the air. Everyone could do it, and I looked like I was trying to do a bear crawl. There were times where I just sat there and I watched everyone else do yoga. This was fun. My favorite part in the whole thing was when you do at the end with the meditation, but you just kind of lay there. And when the class ended, it's like, listen, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up right now. And like I said, whether you can do really good in yoga or you can't, that's one thing that's beautiful about yoga, is that you just do what you feel like you can do and there's not much competition in it. But for someone like me who's very competitive, just did not mix well. It was stressful. But like I said, yoga is nice because you just do what you feel like you can do and there's really no pressure in that. And I think that's wonderful how there's no competition. Anyways, that was my yoga story. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, if you have any weird yoga experiences. Thank you for watching. Bye!